Okay, I'm making belts. I now need to work out green circuits, which I guess I can probably make in a foundry. No. I cannot. Interesting.
Let's stick that there.
How does one make a green circuit then? There must be a fancy machine you can make them in. It's the electromagnetic plant. Okay.
Let's shift that all up by another 2. Just why not?
I do need to get an electromagnetic plant from Fulgora to Vulcanus then. Probably more than one.
Probably.
But Fulgora doesn't make electromagnetic plants, so I'm going to need to remote in to make it make electromagnetic plants near the launch bay. So the recipe for electromagnetic plant uses holmium plates, refined concrete, blue circuits and steel plates. So probably not there then.
I think that works. Maybe. So that needs to connect to that. Okay, that. Where does that red line connect to? Connects to the main hub. Okay.
Right, so that's blue circuits, holmium plates. I then also need to sort out steel and refined concrete. Is that refined concrete? Looks like it might be.
Okay. And station Fulgora. We'll satisfy circuit. Additional black. Black is 1. Place that with that. There we go. Right, so what's the weight of this? Okay, it's only 35 heavier. That's not bad. Yeah, that's good. That is enabled.
Right, we should be making electromagnetic plants. It is the wrong type of concrete though. How do I fix that?
Site shuttle mark and space on and Fulgora on.
I'm not making that type of concrete here, that's really annoying. It's not easy to make either. So I don't think I'm making that type of concrete.
Blueprint.
I might be wrong, maybe I am.
This will be a cargo shuttle.
If I'm going to make it, I'm going to make it up here. Because this is where the water is.
Okay. Great blueprint. There we go.
Right, I need steel, concrete and iron sticks. The iron sticks are a future me problem.
If you're on Vulcanus, you can just cast iron sticks.
No, I'm on Fulgora.
I mean, physically, you're on Vulcanus.
Yeah, but I'm working on Fulgora.
True. And you can't just get some lava. Right. Strength is upgraded. Tempting to upgrade this too. Why not? Spaceships. Can't go shuffle.
So iron sticks, I could craft. I've got iron plates available, so I could just make iron sticks. It's certainly an option.
Okay, that.
Yeah, okay, that's a bad move on my part, must admit.
Why? What have you done?
I've removed a lightning collector temporarily.
Ooh, yeah.
It's fine.
Certainly contents.
I fixed the issue.
So different.
Right, iron sticks, which are no, that's iron gears.
This is going to be open.
Iron sticks, which are made from iron plates, which is fine. I just need to work out how to get the iron plates over there.
That's going to be bonus. Satisfying circuit.
Because currently they're all the way over here, on the other side of the other side of the base. There's certainly an argument for making the robots do it, but that would be cheating.
Okay, right. Actually, I'm gonna. It's all empty. Right, I'm gonna upgrade the Aquilo ship to be more of a cargo ship as well.
Okay.
From what I remember, you said it's a planet that we do have to shuttle stuff back and forth. We can't do everything from you.
Yeah, you can't land on Aquilo with nothing and escape. You cannot. You can soft lock on Aquilo, so you do have to be careful.
Space. Don't need Fulgora. That will do.
Right, I've managed to get iron plates out to make iron sticks, and then I've got a belt output for the concrete, which can come down here.
It's less than 20, and that is A. That should be arm. Let's get fuel. That's good.
Right, that should be working now. I should be able to be making electromagnetic plants. That was a real mess to retrofit in.
Yeah. So you are producing lightning collectors.
Yeah, slowly, but yes.
Yeah. Just trying to trace it through. So they should test the guns.
Yeah, I had to
I should
retrofit the
get
Teslas
finished
in as well. Everything is a little bit retrofitted here.
Just a little bit. Right. Where's our
The electromagnetic plants use an annoying amount of concrete, it must be said.
Thrust oxidizer. Why are you struggling?
There's an argument for can I put productivity? No. I have to use speed if I want more concrete.
Yeah, I'm sure I've got enough to get back. I need that carbon fibre.
Right, there we go. Now, I need a rocket that will take electromagnetic plants from Fulgora to Vulcanus, and then
That's
Vulcanus items back to Fulgora.
that's what you've got Nostromo for.
That's not really Nostromo's purpose, but
It can be.
it could be. But Nostromo was sort of the shuttle for humans.
Well, yes and no. They were intended to be the cargo shuttles for non-science things.
Yeah.
That we don't need a personal shuttle for each planet, but we do need to ferry the very specific items to and from each planet.
Yeah, let's rename Nostromo.
Rename it.
To add in the other planet icon.
If it's going between the two.
Because if it's going between the two, it should really have both planet icons there.
Yes. Makes it nice and clear. Right.
It's not renaming in the...
You have to press enter.
Of course.
I know, it's
Can't
it's
just
a
click
bit
out.
weird. No.
Right, I'm going to remove the Nalvis stop and just ask it to go to Vulcanus.
Using intermediate products. Okay. Right. Let's do that.
And it'll wait on both for all requests satisfied and circuit black is equal to 1.
2.
No, sorry, no, I need to set a constant of 1, not equal to the 1 icon. Two different things. So, it will never leave Fulgora because it will never have all requests satisfied. So if I turn up, it's so full of random things. And it does need to go to Nalvis because it needs to pick up uranium, so I do need it to stop at Nalvis. Although maybe I do an interrupt for if Space shuttle fuel
and energy shields.
If item count cargo uranium fuel cell is less than at what point do we want to force it to go back to Nalvis if it's run out of, but how little fuel do we want?
I don't know.
10? I don't know how long a fuel cell lasts.
Not that long, but you got to remember Vulcanus is really near the sun, so the solar panels are more effective there.
Yeah. And that's the thing, I guess it's got solar panels, so it can limp, can't it? It just gets destroyed in the process. I will go with 20.
Yeah.
Target station.
I'd go 50 because that's a stack.
Alright, okay. So if it gets down to a quarter fuel, it will head back to Nalvis until all requests are satisfied. It's requesting the fuel from Nalvis, and I'm also going to make it request electromagnetic plants from Fulgora.
Exoskeletons.
And it will request
rocket turrets.
big mining drills from Vulcanus. And foundries from Vulcanus. I don't know what else it might want from Fulgora.
That's spoilers. That's painful.
But that's okay, it should work. So it should shuttle between Fulgora and Vulcanus, picking up 20 of the specific buildings at each and delivering them when the surface requests them. And when it gets down to a quarter fuel, it should head back to Northeast to load more.
Yes. There's a lot going on in Australia at the moment.
I've only checked I'm only checking fuel cells. I'm not checking water barrels. Is that a concern? I don't really understand how the reactor works on here.
Fuel cells turn water into steam. Well, no, the reactor generates heat, which in a heat exchanger turns water into steam. So you need a good supply of water as well as heat. But yeah. So the nuclear reactor should probably be over by one, I think.
Should we be forcing Nostromo to dump empty barrels?
So now I set up a request at the cargo landing pad for 10,000 barrels.
Doesn't seem to be dumping them. I've got to say.
I don't know. Well, so originally the Science Shuttle science did have barrels 0, so it would dump them.
Yeah.
But then it was just dumping them on every planet it reached, rather than only at.
Well, you should be able to. It should set it.
It only sets for imports, not exports.
I would have assumed it would work for both, but.
So did I. And then I realised that we had a couple of hundred barrels sat in Gleba.
Fair enough.
So in theory, yes, it should be sending the barrels back down.
Right, well, while I'm waiting for that to start, I'm going to ghost an electromagnetic plant. So this should be making green circuits. You need green circuits, and you need green circuits. And to do that, you'll need iron plates, which I'm giving you, and copper cable, which I will need to pipe copper in from the other side for. So maybe another foundry is in order.
Pins back on. What are you requesting? Nuclear reactor, that's fine. Okay.
Copper cable. There's not really enough space.
Who else needs shifting? That's fine. Go. That's fine. Nimbus is on hold. Method. Striving to upgrade. Cargo shuttle blueprint. Save.
That should bring molten copper around the top.
There we go. That's all looking a little bit better now.
So I should now be casting copper wire, and when I eventually get an electromagnetic plant, I'll have green circuits. Right. Then I will need red circuits, which will need another electromagnetic plant, green circuits, more copper cables, and plastic. And that's going to be the awkward bit.
Interesting. Have we got We've got 2 ships for Gleba.
Wouldn't surprise me.
We've got the Heart of Gold, but we've also got the USS Enterprise.
Yeah.
I think the Heart of Gold might have been not a Gleba ship, it might have been our Nalvis ship. Can't remember. I've kind of lost track what we've been.
You made
doing
all of
with our
them.
ships. I know. I might have made one too many.
Right, how
Well,
do
it's really one per
blast
planet,
it?
so there might be a planet we've missed.